Good afternoon, students, and welcome to today's session about the business analytics, in which we will see about the today's lecture about the outsourcing in the business analytics and ensuring data quality. How we can change the data quality and what is the outsourcing, advantages of outsourcing and disadvantages of outsourcing. So, outcomes of today's lecture about today's lecture, that is outsourcing, how we can do outsourcing in business analytics. Advantages, there are different types of advantages of outsourcing. Disadvantages we will see in detail of outsourcing. After that, ensuring data quality, which type of data quality will be required in business analytics, and measuring contribution of business analytics. What are the major contributions required in the business analytics? So what is outsourcing in business analytics? Outsourcing is defined as a strategy. It is one type of strategy which is used in the organization. So it is used in organization to outsource the data or the business activities, and it is responsibility of the internal source to an external source. So there are two types of sources available in business analytics: internal source as well as external source. That is the definition of outsourcing. Products such as computer parts, products like computer parts, we can outsource. Services such as payroll and bookkeeping can be outsourced. So in computer parts, hardware parts like hard disk, keyboards, which can be outsourced to another country in the business firms. That is called outsourcing. So outsourcing business operation is a strategy. It is one type of strategy that an organization used to implement business program. So it is running the business analytics program and run the projects and operate the business analytics teams. That is called outsourcing. This is the figure as shown in the figure of outsourcing. So there are different advantages of outsourcing, like better quality. We can maintain better quality in data quality in outsourcing. Scalability means it is used in the large firms, or large business firms, or the small business firm. That is the scalability we can maintain in business analytics. Expertise, which type of experts will be required in the outsourcing. Knowledge, which type of knowledge is required in the outsourcing. Cost saving means we can save the cost, money will be saved and time will be less for the outsourcing. So this is the figure of outsourcing. Now we will see the advantages of outsourcing. So first advantage is strategy restructuring. So restructuring is important in the advantage of outsourcing. So outsourcing is an alternative way for the restructure of the organization in the strategy. That is called outsourcing. So companies are revisiting their modulus operation model and are evaluating business operations. So they are evaluating the business operations to restructure and make the business more efficient. So outsourcing is a one type of alternative way to restructure the organization and make more profit in the organization. Second advantage is budget cuts. So budget cut will be done in the outsourcing. So outsourcing is most important, and we can save the money or the amount of money or the time in the outsourcing. That is the budget cuts. So there is a growing pressure on companies. So companies are taking pressure to trim the cost and reduce the budget. So they will reduce the budget for the allocation of the years. Third is risk mitigation. So risk mitigation means risk will be taken for the outsourcing of data or in the business related firms. That is the risk mitigation. So it is the third advantage of outsourcing. Assessing and mitigation risk is very important in successful outsourcing relationship, and it is useful in customer as well as product perspectives. Next advantage is reduce overhead. So overhead of the cost will be reduced. We can reduce it in the outsourcing of business analytics, in the business analytics products, or in the business analytics firms. So it is the most important advantage of outsourcing. So overhead cost will be reduced, and therefore it is very extremely high. So functioning of that will be high. Therefore, we have to reduce the overhead cost in the business products. Next is operation control. So operation control can be maintained, or we can maintain it and improve, and also we can improve the performance of the business in the outsourcing. So operation whose costs are running out of control can be considered for outsourcing. Next is superior analytics. So in superior analytics we will check how analytics will be done in the superior wise for the forecasting system in the outsourcing of business products. So pool of analytic capability is always going to greater. So analytic capability will be greater than outside the firm. That is called superior analytics. Next advantage is more staffing flexibility. So we can maintain staffing required in the outsourcing of the product, and we can maintain its flexibility. If we want to increase, then we can increase it using flexibility in the outsourcing of business analytic firms. If we want to decrease, then we can decrease. So more staffing flexibility can be done in the outsourcing. So it is the more important advantage of outsourcing. The staff positions are often the first economic downtowns. Outsourcing is permit more flexibility. So through outsourcing we can add more flexibility and reduce the business analytics services as needed. Next is new knowledge. So we can gain new knowledge or information or through business analytics in outsourcing, or we can improve the business performance through costing. That is called new knowledge. So experienced business analytic consultant bring a variety of knowledge and experience from having worked with many other firms. Next, disadvantages of outsourcing. What are the various disadvantages for outsourcing? So first is creeping privatization of public sector. Means we can reduce the public sector demand in the privatization, and we can also reduce the government control through outsourcing in business analytics. So it is the most disadvantage of outsourcing. Next disadvantage of outsourcing is loss of internal competence. So we will reduce the government control, then we will lose our internal sources of data in outsourcing, and therefore we require it will make problems in the outsourcing. Need to manage new relationship. So we have to manage the new relation in the outsourcing. We have to get the new product or the knowledge in the outsourcing of data in the business analytics. So this is the third disadvantage of outsourcing. Difficulty in deciding what and has to be much outsourced. So in difficulty we will facing many types of difficulty in decision making in the outsourcing of business analytics data, and how we can maintain it. That is important in outsourcing in business analytics. Next disadvantage is loss of control. So loss of control is done in the outside firms in the organization. So it is most disadvantage. Controlling of the organization is most disadvantage in the outsourcing of business analytics. Weakness innovations. So collaboration will be done in the firms, and we can reduce it using the we can create new products for innovation of the outsourcing, and we can reduce our costing through outsourcing. That is the most disadvantage of outsourcing. Risk of information. So information cannot be shared outside the organization or the firm. We have to share that information within the firm. So that is we cannot take risk for sharing the information through outside the firm in the outsourcing. So that is the most disadvantage of outsourcing. Worthless analytics. So if we create the analytics worthless, means if we check what is the possibility of analytics, and it is most important in outsourcing of business analytic products to one organization to another organization. So that is the disadvantage of outsourcing. So these are the various disadvantage of outsourcing. So this is the topic about the outsourcing. Next topic we will say about the ensuring data quality. How data quality can be maintained in business analytics. So let me start with what is data quality. Definition of data quality. Data quality means we will check the accuracy, what type of accuracy will done, how we can take precision or the completeness of data, how much data is complete, is any missing values there in the quality. So we will check what type of quality is there, whether it is high quality data or low quality data, that is called data quality. So we have to maintain the data quality in the business analytics. So high quality data is considered correctly. So high quality data is maintained and it is reflected in real world applications, which is also extracted. Poor quality data. So poor quality data are data where data errors will be done or missing value will be done or inconsistent in the data. That is called poor quality of data, or there is an incompleteness or incomplete data. So which leads to decision making and undetermine the business analytics in the firm. Organizations will identify and correct faculty data. So it will take the faculty data and establish new routines for the editing the data in the database. The analysis of data quality. So data quality of the analysis will be done is the most important part. We will begin with the data quality audit. We will done the audit of the data. After that we will see the survey of data, and then we will take the inspection. We will done the inspection, what type of data is accurate, whether it is accurate or it is completeness of the data is taken. It will be checked the data quality, how quality is maintained in the business, and high quality data or it is a poor quality data. So this audit is done in the entire database. So data audit will be done in the whole database and check the sample of files. And after checking the sample of files, we will survey the files and then we will check the data quality of that file. If during the data quality audit files are not found, if data quality files are not found, then if errors are there, then that is called, we have to do the data cleaning. Data cleaning will be done, means noise or inconsistent data or missing value from that data will be removed, and then we have to eliminate or repair that data. That is called, after that we can maintain the data quality in the business analytics. So this is about the data quality. Now we will check the quality data inspection items. What are the items are there and what are their recommendations. So first is current data. Current data means we have to check whether the data is correct or not. If it is not correct, then we have to remove it. Completeness. We have to check the completeness of data, means it is complete or not. It is inconsistent data, it is or consistent data, that we have to see in the database. Duplication. If there is another duplicate data is there in the database, we have to check it. If there is there in the data file, then we have to remove that file. We have to remove that data from the file. That is called duplication. After that, outliers. So in clustering, there is an outlier. So outlier means outside the cluster, that is called outlier. So we have to check the extreme values of that data, quality data, and after that we have to correct that data and remove that outlier from that data. That is the outlier. Next is relevance. Relevance means check, we have to check the data is longer relevant to that another data in the organization for the purpose, or we will check it is useful or not. Then we will remove that data from the database. Inconsistent values means if the data fields are both same in the real numbers or the characters, then we have to, or data is inconsistent, then we have to remove that inconsistent data from the database. Coding means if suspicious or unknown coding of the data is done, then we have to remove that data from the database file. That these are the quality data inspection items and the recommendation. So this is about the ensuring the data quality. Next topic is about the measuring business analytic contribution, which type of contribution has been done in business analytics. So measuring the value and contribution that the business brings to the organization is important for the firm, and understand why the application of business is important and investment. Some business and the contribution estimates can compute using standard finance method like payback period. So in payback period we have to find the interest of the organization in the business, and where the dollar values or the quantitative analysis is done in the business analytics. So there are two types of analytics will be done, quantitative and qualitative. The continued measurement of value that business entity brings to the firm is not made by self-service, and it is important in the organization to solve the problems and find the new business opportunities. They can also help. So business entities also help to acquire increased data support. So we can increase the data support, staffing facility will be done, hiring will be done, and further investment will be done using the business analytic technologies, like different types of technologies like SSL rule mining, classification, clustering. So these are the different types of business analytic technologies. So this is about today's lecture. Thank you student, and stay tuned for further lecture series.